just not enough affordable housing for people.
A tenant advocacy group is calling for the resignation of Salt Lake City's redevelopment director. It comes after a lot of people have been evicted from low-income housing.
Fox 13's Aaron Cox spoke with tenant advocates and the redevelopment director about affordable housing in the city.
Evictions at these low-income housing units came about because they were sold to a Chicago developer. Well, one tenant advocacy group believes it's a result from a misuse of taxpayer funds. Down the street from the City Creek Center, the annex sits with a rent sign still posted.
A lot of people are being evicted. It's happening more and more.
It's not luxury, but Ian Decker with Wasatch Tenants United says it has been an affordable place to call home for many. Until last week.
There's the Carlton and there's the Annex. There was a mass eviction there last week, and that's because the developer purchased it. The city will say like they're not playing a role in these mass evictions, but they are, because they're granting loans and they're encouraging this development in a time where people are facing increased housing insecurity.
Decker says Salt Lake City is creating an artificial inflation in rental and housing prices by giving loans to developers.
Yeah, I don't think that it's possible to say that this is like a crime of ignorance on the part of the city. This is a crime of priorities and of intention.
Decker is organizing a protest and calling for the resignation of Salt Lake City's Redevelopment Agency Chief Operator, Danny Waltz.
I do recognize their efforts and their concern.
Waltz says it's discouraging to be taking the heat for implementing plans set up by other government agencies.
We are a huge proponent of affordable housing. We have spent $70+ million over the past 10 years to drive forward affordable housing projects. And I think they'd be surprised that we would likely stand right beside them in what we share as their goals and vision.
In a statement to Fox 13, the Salt Lake City Mayor's office said, "We agree that Salt Lakers need better access to stable, affordable housing. The money invested in 2020 alone will bring 305 affordable residential units online."
What we're demanding is that the city stop encouraging these mass evictions by granting loans to these luxury developments.
Decker says tenants here at the Annex have until the end of February to find new housing. In Salt Lake City, Aaron Cox, Fox 13 News.